What is going on, Dokkan fam? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. As always, my name is G, and guys, let's get quickly straight to the point of this video and jumping into the stage 2 of the burst mode event that we have here on the global side of Dokkan. This time we are going to be able to bring 2 different categories, being the Connected Hope and the Space Traveling Warriors. The team that I brought for this video, it has really nothing to do with any of them because it is the Terrifying Conqueror slash Transformation Boost, but they do fall under the space category that they require on here. And I will be leaving the little video here so you guys can pause it if you'd like to see what little dots I ticked off in order to get that 6,000 score for you to kind of reap up all the rewards that this event has to offer for us, and get a little more into depth as to what units to bring in this fight. Like I mentioned, it is going to be a Terrifying Conqueror, so that obviously means you're bringing the LR Cooler. If you guys don't have the LR STR Cooler, another viable choice that you can bring for this is going to be the STR EZA Cooler. So I'm hoping you have either of those two to make this team work. For the friend, unfortunately, because we are going to be taking off the dot where you cannot oversee the 450 cost, you're not going to be able to bring another LR STR Cooler, which is completely fine because you can still bring the EZA STR Cooler. And as we all know, with his EZA, this guy has become a huge monster, and with his 50% attack and defense that he gives from his passive, that is actually very huge and very useful in this event. When you do launch into the map of the thing, I think it's very self-explanatory, but if you guys don't know, you are going to be taking off some of the minus key things on there to kind of give you a little bit more points. So you will want to just focus more on the key little plates on there, so you get some more keys for your units, because that will make them a little bit more easier for you to get some supers going for this fight, because this fight is a 4-phase fight and it is going to be a very tedious one. I'm not going to lie. On average, it takes me maybe 14 to 15 minutes, and this video here, it did take me about 16 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole 15-16 minutes. I am going to speed it up, as I'm doing right now. But yeah, the team is pretty much going to consist of just Cooler's team minus Hearts. Hearts, I only brought him there because he does has the 5 guarantee guard from the first at the start of the turn. So if you guys don't have Hearts, don't worry too much about it. You can also just swap him out for Raditz, or you could bring him from another STR team category that lies within that category. Either or would be fine. The other unit that I didn't bring here was Frieza, mainly because he does get the the full lead from Cooler, and he does tank a little bit good. I mean, he's not that well rounded. He does get hit pretty hard when he gets super, but it is a lot better than bringing a Cyberman and whatnot, and he does do a decent amount of damage. He does get hit first, and then he gets a super, and then you get a crit. He does some pretty decent damage. The other 4 units that you are going to have is obviously the LR STR Cooler, the EZA STR Cooler, the Full Power Frieza, and the free-to-play Pot Frieza. So these guys, you have nothing to worry about. They're going to be completely tanking this event. Of course, if you super, I think with the Pot Frieza, he does take some pretty decent damage if you get super from the AGL Bpjack. But if you get some supers going for him, he should be fine. The Full Power Frieza, going from the first burst mode, I did not like this Frieza because of the whole sacrificing some hit, but with the Metamorphosis link from this category, you do get that health back anyway. But it is kind of annoying when you do lose some health. So if you can get the 18 key, I would definitely do that. But of course, if you just want to get the 12 key, because he still tanks pretty well with a 12 key super, definitely do that. The STR EZA Cooler. Now this guy is a beast. As we all know, with his EZA, this guy became a monster. He is super viable as a attacker, as a support unit. This guy is pretty much the whole package. I wouldn't really recommend you transforming him because you lose the whole 50% attack and defense from your team. But if you want to, just to kind of speed up the process, you definitely can, because this fight is going to be really tedious. But after maybe the 4th or 5th super from the STR EZA Cooler, you are pretty much good to go. He's not going to be taking any damage whatsoever from supers. He might take a little bit of damage, but again, he's just stacks and stacks and stacks. And since you're going to be dragging this fight as long as you can, because with the damage reduction, giving him defense, giving him the HP, this fight is going to drag. So he's going to be able to get like 10 supers with no problem. And of course, the LR Cooler. Now this guy is obviously going to be like the MVP. He's going to be doing crits, the additionals, you know, he's going to be doing a shit ton of damage. So if you guys don't have the LR cooler, that's completely fine. You can still bring your STR EZA cooler as your leader, and then bring a friend who has the LR cooler and pretty much just use that as your, you know, your balance on there. And you might get lucky and get a rainbow friend that has an LR. My LR doesn't actually doesn't have any dupes in him, so he's at 55. So if you don't have him and you just want to bring a friend that has a rainbow one, you can definitely do that, and it'll help out tremendously. Like I mentioned, since we are going to be having the 450 cost, you're not going to be able to bring 2 LR coolers, so it's just really like you can kind of compromise. You want to bring your own LR cooler at 55, or you want to bring a friend that's rainbowed. It's really up to you, but either or, man. The LR STR cooler is going to be like the MVP. This guy's going to just bitch slap Bpjack, and he's going to just do a tremendous amount of damage. And quite honestly, I feel like this is the best team, the easiest team. I think a lot of us are going to quickly find out that this is like the easiest team to really do this phase. Oh, this stage, excuse me. It's completely, you know, you're not going to be worried about losing or none of that. Like, not once did I ever feel I was going to lose. It's just a super casual, you know, run. It's just very tedious. That's like the only thing, you know, it's just very tedious and very long. But with that being said, guys, I'm not going to drag this video any longer. I think the gameplay will just speak for itself, and it's pretty self-explanatory, man. Just have your heavy hitters, your stackers in the first rotation. Try to protect Hearts and Frieza as much as you can, and you will have no problem getting the 6,000 score and getting all of those rewards. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like this video if you found it helpful. Leave me a comment and let me know what teams you brought into the to this new stage. Let me know what I could change, or, you know, just give some pointers or advice for any newer Dokkan players that might not have some of these units. It definitely helps out the community tremendously. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for your time, and as always, I'll catch you all on the next video. All right, peace out.